Season P3s. They don't do that on Wii, and I think Nintendo wants some of that.
I still keep fucking buying DLC for Harmonix games for reasons I can't even justify to myself. I went and bought the goddamn Xbox 360 keyboard over the weekend. What was I thinking?
I don't know.
The Keytar, bought that.
Huh.
Down to the GameStop, bought it at a store.
So that
Paid
wasn't
sales tax on it.
That wasn't even like a drunk Amazon purchase.
No, that was I went to several stores. I went to a Best Buy and they didn't have any, and I'm like, all right.
What were you thinking after the first time life told you don't need to buy this?
Well, I was really pissed at. Let me say a thing or two about Best Buy. All right.
Sure. Yeah. Get on it.
Customer service is important. At least to me. Like if I'm gonna bother going into your physical location and not just buy it from a robot on the internet and have it show up at my house a couple days later, like I kind of want some sort of customer service. And watching two people who don't know the products, like at Best Buy, it's the worst because all of their like in-store computers for people to use for like their employees to like look up products on is just their fucking website.
Yeah.
And watching other people poorly use their own website,
infuriating.
And me, I'm sitting here like, I know your website better than you do. I know how to get the search results that you're looking for. That should not be the case here. You should have some sort of cool text-only screen where you're like only hitting in like 3-letter abbreviations, and you're like, oh yeah, that's that's
checking in stock in the back.
That's bin ID number 3659455678. Yeah, we've got 3 of those in stock. That's in the back. I'll get one of those for you. Like I want like that sort of raw data, but they're just like typing in Rock Band as one word, and me standing going like no. And it takes 2 of these people, and then when one guy says just type in Rock Band, just 2 words, and he's like just Rock Band. He's, yeah, and like the first page comes up and it's just the games. Does not even go on to the next page. He goes, nah, we don't have it. Must be discontinued.
Are these teenagers?
No, these are grown men.
All right.
And I was just infuriated by like, so your assumption is from you badly using your own company's website is, oh, that thing must be discontinued because I couldn't find it on the first page.
Yes, sir.
And so I just walked. I'm like, I wasn't even going to fight the issue. I was like, oh, okay, you don't want to sell me anything. Great, I'm on.
Oh, you took off?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not.
You didn't even put it out.
No.
That's awesome.
No, I'm just like, yeah, okay. No, I didn't need anything else from you today.
Wow.
So then I went to the GameStop where I found the keyboard was even $10 cheaper than I could have gotten it at Amazon.
How much? 40?
It was $69 on Amazon, and it was $59 at the GameStop. So I'm
with
like,
a copy of the game or just the keyboard?
Just the keyboard.
Okay.
So I'm like, fucking bonus, getting it cheaper in store. Let's do this. And then the dude recognized me and was super cool about it. So it was just like, this is.
Wow, it's a winning hand by GameStop in that case, huh?
Yeah, it was just like we had it cheaper. Dude knew who I was.
Wow.
And I didn't even go into that GameStop very often. So, mark on the board for fucking GameStop. I know I shit on them and the retail experience that I get from them pretty often.
Wow.
But
good. Well, I'm man enough to give one to GameStop.
So I will say they had it cheaper. They had it. Although I would have torn that store apart if they didn't have it.
You should have asked the guy to use his website just to test the skills.
If they hadn't, see, that's the thing. I think that's the thing is I think they have like real computers back there. I think they can actually look shit up and not just Google themselves.
He's gonna go to Best Buy's website.
Well, sometimes you don't take any kind of solace in the fact that you're witnessing the death of brick and mortar stores.
Well, it kind of made me realize because I was also over the weekend. I also wanted to watch all of the Scream movies to get ready for 4, which I then also went and saw.
Weekend.
So I had Screams 1 and 3 borrowed from Matt Rory, but they had Netflixed the second disc. So I'm like, shit, I got to figure out how to get. Trying to find a DVD copy of Scream 2.
It's not streaming.
No, it is, which ended up being what I ended up doing was going through my Xbox and just streaming it. But I was just sort of thinking, like, I realized, like, if it's not a new release, like, where do you buy a DVD?
Yeah, they don't exist.
There's
they just don't stock it.
There's no place to go. Yeah, like GameStop or Best Buy has a pretty meager DVD section at this point. There's no Tower. That doesn't exist. Like, you go to Amazon if you want an old DVD because that's the only place that fucking still has them. Which for Best Buy it makes me kind of crazy. Of like, if you're going to bother having a physical place to get a thing, then you should have the things to get. Like it's almost like they're like, oh well, no one's buying this older stuff from us because they're buying all from Amazon, so we don't even need to stock it. It's like they are agents in their own demise.
It's like Blockbuster.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just pretending that the model isn't eroding their previous model and they don't have to change.
But it's a completely different culture as well. And this is a big old tangent, right? But like, I think it's different. We grew up in an age where you were like, shit, this store in like New York has copies of Scream 1 on like DVD. I'm gonna buy this right now. Like, that doesn't exist anymore. Or like it has a copy of like, Super Mario Brothers like sealed in a box. Like, that's crazy because there is no eBay, there is no Amazon. You have to find something physically, and like once you find that like crazy little store in your neighborhood or something.
But those crazy little stores existed.
That
was the thing.
But they don't anymore. There's no need.
Now it's like the Goodwill.
But it got to the point where it's like, if I need something now, I literally can't go to a store and get it.
No,
like,
they're all out of business.
I was sitting there thinking, like, okay, I hit the Best Buy, they didn't have it. I tried going to the Borders, which is in the process of going out of business, and they didn't have it. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, where else do I go in this area? Like, I'm just like, well, there's no. All the video rental stores have closed down. Like, it's a weird, like, as media rich as everything seems to be right now, actually trying to go and buy physical media is fucking kind of hard, unless you're just doing it through a robot.
I don't know why you'd buy physical media.
Well, in this case, it's because
you just streamed it in the end. I made the right choice.
Yeah, eventually I was like, all right, fuck everyone.
And it was probably a lot cheaper. It was probably $3.
It was like $3 for the stream rental. It was in 1080p HD.
Right. You won that.
You wouldn't have gotten any of that.
That's crazy.
And again, like, I'm struggling. I'm trying to support this brick and mortar system, and they're like, no,
ditch it.
No, we're not. And I was actually kind of blown away. Also, like, I feel like maybe this is another weird failing. Kind of blown away that there was no reissue of those movies with Scream 4
set
coming out. Well, it's a typical thing. You put out a new movie, you do DVD and Blu-ray reissues of the old movies.
Well, it seems like it's shame, like, because you couldn't get those movies on demand either. Like, I thought at least I'd be able to do that, and they didn't exist.
Yeah,
it seems like maybe a little bit they think that you want to get it after the fact.
Mm.
But they are available on like Xbox, like the Zune store.
Yeah,
on
Xbox. I streamed 3 through Amazon on my Roku.
So like that solution exists. Granted, that doesn't take up
big box retailers,
physical store space.
Brick and mortar.
Man, we just solved that mystery.
The only thing good about brick and mortar places and big box retailers is they're usually next to like an Applebee's or maybe like a Burger King or something like that, and you're in a car already. So like, that's
not a good thing.
No, that's pretty much the only thing they got going for them. Like, you're out there, you're spending too much money already. Might as well just go to Fridays and get some jalapeno.
You already hate yourself enough.
You've kind of in a bad mood.
That teenager just treated me like a piece of shit anyway. I'm just gonna go get some cheese sticks.
Stick my face in a plate of cheese fries.
Split this bloomin' onion with myself.
That's right. There's right.
Except now they put the caloric content on the menu on everything, so now I know how much.
Bloomin' onion?
Yeah, they'll put it on any sort of major chain.
Really?
I think it's a California thing, right?
Restaurant, yeah, they've got to put like caloric value on.
I think they passed the law.
Go into a fast food place sometime. Go look up at like the fucking value menu.
I don't want to see a bloomin' onion.
You won't eat food ever again.
Over time, it was empirically shown to make no difference, though. They tested it in some markets and at some fast food places, and like zero change in the buying patterns.
Really?
Yeah,
that's super interesting.
I was thinking about talking to Jesse about we should make a site that charges food by calories of food and see if that, like, a Whopper would be like $7,800.
Yeah, bloomin' onion would cost a mint, man.
Yeah,
I think it's the worst.
So like, not necessarily dollar per calorie, but like, how much does this cost you to feed you this many calories? I don't wonder if that would change.
Well, I will say that like, even if it doesn't change buying patterns, it does increase overall shame.
Yeah.
So you buy more,
knowing like
get it anyway. Yeah. You just push that to the back of your mind.
You're like, I can't believe I just bought like 2,000 calories worth of sandwich.
Oh my god! A prettier word is awareness, but yeah.
Well, like, I feel like, but then
no, it's both.
It doesn't make you just
buy if you're at Applebee's. It's shame.
Doesn't it make you buy more at that point, though? Or like, oh, fuck it, I'm in this boat anyway.
Shit pig, just go ahead. Get a second one. Do it.
Just keep piling it in. Whatever. There's got to be a human cap, right? It can only like ingest 4,000 calories.
Oh man, I tried to discover it this weekend.
At that point, you just
never found it.
Slick the lining of your body so you just can't actually saturate anymore.
Sidebar: really enjoyed Scream 4.
Great.
Yep.
Go see it.
Went and saw it in a movie theater.
Much better
Is it
than
in
2
3D?
and 3. Nope.
You know what? Much better than 2 and 3. And I was also a little surprised
Not
that
in
it wasn't
3D?
in
No.
3D.
When we turn that corner, then not
No, I
everything's
think that's
in
just
3D?
Wes Craven's
You
old school.
want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
I don't know who in this room knows this. Wes Craven is 71.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Oh.
Dude,
That's not that crazy.
Guy's in his 70s.
I mean, you know, the first Nightmare on Elm Street.